Hi everyone, it's Emily, your doula here at June, and today we're going to be talking about holding your baby. So the most important thing to think about when holding your baby is to make sure that you're giving them good support on their head and their neck. I also like to keep a handle on their bottom when lifting them up or putting them down. Babies take a while to develop their head and neck control. They need to work up the muscles to hold up their heads on their own. And so you really want to make sure that you've got some good support there until they're able to hold it up on their own. So today we're going to talk about 5 different ways to hold your baby. You will find the ones that work best for you, the ones that your baby enjoys the most, but these should get you started. So the first hold that we're going to talk about today is the cradle hold, and I have this baby here in that cradle hold. This is the most intuitive position in terms of holding a baby. When somebody plops a baby in your arms, this is generally the hold that you will do. I have baby's head and neck supported by the crook of my elbow and my arm, and my forearm is supporting baby's back. Holding baby snug to me. I have a nice grasp of baby's bottom with my hand. I can also use my extra hand to kind of come up through baby's legs and give some extra support there if I feel like I need it. This is a great go-to position for walking around with baby tucked in your arm and then having one hand free to get a few things done. So the next position that we're going to talk about today is the football hold. This is one of my favorite positions for starting the bathing process with a little one. Also really great for soothing a fussy baby. So the way I'm going to get into this football hold is come around baby's head. I'm going to make sure I have baby's head and neck nice and secure. Shift the weight into the arm that I'm going to be holding them in and kind of tuck them in by my side. So you can see that my forearm here is aligned with baby's spine, giving a nice amount of support. I have baby's body kind of tucked into my body here to give me a little bit of stability as I'm holding baby. I have nice eye contact here with baby. I can also get in some rocking, swaying movement that's going to help to soothe a fussy baby. This is one of my favorite positions for starting the bathing process. I might lean over the kitchen sink and take a washcloth, wash down baby's face, get at those folds underneath the neck, and wash baby's hair this way if I just want to do a quick wipe down. So this next hold here is the over the shoulder hold, and this is definitely one of my favorites and my go-tos for burping babies and for kind of bouncing and soothing fussy babies. Sometimes babies really like to be able to look out over your shoulder. That keeps them happy and occupied. I have one hand kind of up towards the top, towards baby's upper back, neck, head, kind of keeping an eye out for that. And then I have one hand down here on baby's bum or forearm here. Generally when I'm burping, I do baby nice and high on the shoulder. If you're just kind of snuggling around, you can kind of lower them a little bit onto your chest and have them up like this. Again, I've got my hand here supporting their bum, and I've got my top hand here supporting their back and their neck. So this next position is what I like to call the over the lap position. And you're gonna do it while you're seated with a place for your legs to be kind of up. So I'm on my bed against the headboard, but you could be on your couch or you could be in a chair with an ottoman. You're basically gonna sit down, sit back, get comfortable, put your feet on the surface so they create a nice incline with your knees. Legs are going to stay together for this one so baby doesn't drop through. And you're going to lay baby just right on top of your legs. So head goes up by the knees and baby's back is supported by the incline on your legs. My doll has long legs and doesn't bend in the same ways that a newborn does. So his legs are up against my body. I can play with them, sing some songs with baby like this. I can do some bicycling with the legs to encourage some movement in the digestive system. This is a position I sometimes call poop position because babies often will be at just the right angle to fill a diaper. So if you know your little one needs to poop, you can always try poop position. It's also great for if you have a little bit of a fussy baby, you can sway your legs back and forth a little bit while also supporting baby fully. So this last one is one of my favorites, the belly position. It is great for a fussy baby. One of the 5 S's from Happiest Baby on the Block, the 5 ways of soothing baby, is to have them on their side or their stomach, which of course you can't do when they're lying down and sleeping, but you can when you're carrying them. So for the belly hold, I'm gonna start with baby in the cradle position. And I'm going to, instead of having baby facing up like this, I'm basically gonna rotate baby in the same position so that they're facing down. So I'm gonna use my extra hand as a support, and I'm going to come around baby's head, and then I'm going to just kind of tilt baby around like this, so that their head is resting in the crook of my elbow, and that's really supporting them. My arm here is in line with baby's belly this time, and I have a hand right underneath the diaper, holding on steady to that baby's bum. And I can hold on to baby right here where they're kind of on their side and kind of go with that, or I can turn baby a little bit more so they're facing right to the floor, and a little bit more on their stomach. So one tip I have when moving your baby around, until you get really used to handling a newborn, it's gonna feel really awkward and you're gonna feel really nervous that you're gonna drop them. The good news is babies are resilient and you are not gonna drop them. So one of the things you can do to kind of help you maneuver baby is to use your body to move where you kind of want baby to go. So if I have baby in the over the shoulder position and I want to get them down to the cradle position, what I tend to do is hold my hand here to support their head, bend my body over to kind of transition that weight of the baby into my hands. So I've got head and neck and bum, and then bring baby close to my body to kind of support them there, maneuver up this arm to their head, and then come around this way so that I've maneuvered them like that. Don't be afraid to use your body to help you move that baby around.